Hello again everyone and welcome back to my channel where we talk about sales. In this new series of videos, I will talk about the principles a company needs to have and follow in order to grow fast in sales. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and access more educational and insightful information about sales. Let's start with the first principle, that of thinking big, thinking internationally. Have you recently established a sales organization? Are you in technology, domiciled in a remote country, far outside where the big buzz is? Think big, think internationally. From the very beginning, start thinking how you will approach sales outside your region, outside your market. Unless you have set up a company in a huge market, you need to make a sales plan that targets more regions. Reasons to grow this mindset? You will soon realize that the reception in your country is limited. How many end customers can you get there? The target market is small and cannot give you the upside you wish for. The cost of investment in product development is big. Any application you want to create in the beginning has high costs and low margins. How are you going to create a lower margin and high return on investment environment if you don't increase substantially your revenues? The ability today to go globally is so easy. Imagine trying to sell abroad 20 years ago. How could you do it without the marketing capabilities, the easiness and the cheaper outreach offered today? Sending an email abroad, messaging someone in LinkedIn or running a marketing campaign was never that easy before. If part of your plan is to attract investment to your endeavor, you need to show that your target market is big. Being able to sell internationally increases your chances to attract more funding. Of course, this is easier to say from my side than do it. It needs a good strategy and research to decide where to go, which region and which industry to approach. This needs to be a thorough analysis to minimize the risk of failing. Of course, failing is never a fatal mistake if you can manage that well. Plan the activities in the global scene. Different actions work in different markets. Be open to work with partners that can help you identify the opportunity and execute the plan. Take into account sales tactics that work in a country. Cultures are different. Selling in Japan is different to selling in Europe. Moving now into the second principle analyzed in this video, that of validating your product properly. You have developed the product, you have done everything you could according to your vision and how you believe you can add value and solve a certain problem. You must have consulted with people in the industry, maybe you are coming yourself from this area of business, perhaps work there for some time. Now it's time to bring the product in the market in a more serious way. A few primary thoughts on that. The fact that you have sold possibly a couple of contracts already means absolutely nothing. Don't have the illusion that just because one or two bought a product from you, others will follow. If you have given your product at a huge discount or for free under a proof of concept, don't again expect the same to happen when you start charging at full price. If you don't have a plan to go quickly in the market will eat you. Costs will undertake you and will kill your project at the end. What you need to do quickly is to validate your endeavor, not just the product, along with trying to strategize and execute your sales plan. Some thoughts on validation. Validate your idea in various regions. Your solution may fit to specific regions and cultures. Try to see how global your idea can be. Validate everything, not just the product. The actual product is just one thing. What about your pricing, SLAs, terms? Think outside the box and validate peripheral ideas. Maybe your product is only the start of another one, can solve a much bigger market need. Validate features you are thinking to develop but are not developed yet. The market will show you what to develop. Keep validating your ventures in every sales or meeting. Validating never stops. Validate your solutions against the competition. See where you stand in the market. The next and last principle in this video I will talk about is trying quickly different sales approaches. There's no golden rule in sales. A sales activity that works for one company might not work for another. Effectiveness of campaigns may have different results in different industries, regions, target audience. Not a specific lead generation tactic, for example, work for everyone. LinkedIn lead generation might work for some, for others might be a complete waste of time and money. There are dozens of different approaches in sales one can follow and consequently different activities that follow them. From inbound to outbound sales and marketing, there are so many initiatives today to choose from. When you start your sales growth phase in your company, which ones do you choose? Difficult to say, right? True. it is quite difficult to know the effectiveness of an activity. Of course, today, it is rather easier than before to choose wiser, as there is an abundance of information about the market and your competition, and you could know in advance what might work. What though is I suggest is that you should try many different activities and do your own testing. For example, only for your outbound campaigning, you can try various lead generation initiatives, from using automatic systems to manage service companies or even having someone doing the cold calling for you. In the example of events, try various events or different organizers. Does email campaigning work for you? Try this also. Why not try to partner with other companies to create a stronger ecosystem of services? Why not looking to integrate and embed your service in another firm? How do your leads engage with you? Which social media works for you? Try more than one. Have you considered vlogging? Why not? Try this out. Be courageous. Take risks trying different things. They may work, they may not. There is only one way to find out. Why choosing only what others do? Go against the flow and choose sales activities that you believe. Only when you try different means and you know which are effective for you, you can spend more time and money on the effective ones in an effort to grow quicker. Only one thing we shall remember though: evaluate the result of your approach on a regular basis. Once this is done, you need to change them if you discover they are ineffective. Thank you very much for watching.